etc. But it's usually always an annual.
Yes.
So that means you got to replace it every year. This is a salvia that comes back on its own, which is
Indeed
great.
it does. And by the way, even the annual salvias, the deer will not eat those. They will not eat salvias, period.
Okay.
This, however, is blue marvel and it's perennial. This comes back every single year. It's reliable. The deer won't touch it. Once established, it's drought tolerant.
Pretty.
It's a big collection. You're getting 4. I have mine in the ground.
Okay.
Because I love the way that Papa Blue looks in a distance from my house. And it's just a really handsome look. Also, you mentioned earlier about if the hose won't reach there.
Right.
Water it the first year to get it established. After that, you can just forget about it. It's back every year.
And it's true, because I have salvia, and I think I must have gotten them from you a while back, because they are perennial.
Yeah.
But I have them around my mailbox, which is really far away from, I've got a really long driveway, so it's really far away from the front of my house. And the deer are all over the place in my neighbor's yards down at that end. They never touch these, and I never water them, ever. It's just the rain, whatever rain they get, and they come back beautifully like this every year. And I love this blue. You know, I have it planted with, you know, other blue flowers and things down there. Blue irises are down there.
Yes, right.
And I have, oh shoot, the lavender is down there.
Yes.
So it's just a really pretty arrangement.
Well, the closer you get to these, you can see the pink highlights in the buds in the very top of them. So they've got a lot of character to them. These are fragrant, by the way. They're super cut flowers, and they start blooming in early summer all the way into fall, which is great. They're sturdy, they stand up, no staking. And by the way, this variety, Blue Marvel, won Best in Show in England among all new plants for 2016.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a nice award.
The English know what's going on, but this is a great way to have blue flowers in your garden that come back every year. I still plant the annual salvias because I love them, but I've got to have my perennial ones because, say, like last year when I had health issues, I couldn't get out to plant the annuals, and that's when I realized how important my perennials were. I mean, if you're where you're not getting out there every year, if you think you got something coming up where you can't do it, your perennials will shine. You don't always have to plant the annuals.
And often your annuals need more maintenance. They need all the watering and all of that stuff, and you've got to deadhead them all the time and that sort of thing. And I think this type of flower gives you lots of color, fragrance, and no maintenance. So it's
just
a very easy way to have a beautiful garden when you have something like this.
And most salvias, the annual salvias, can be very leggy. And also, I know you've seen it, you get some wind in, one whole side of the plant breaks off because they're weak wooded. These sit down nicely. There's no legginess. They sit down like a hen on a nest of eggs. And that's the way I had these at the front of my border. And that's where I have all of that going on. And then I just scattered cleome, you know, spider flowers? I scattered those seeds behind them, so I had the pink cleome growing up behind it. Which was a really great look. But if you picked up our hummingbird mint collection, you would plant this in front of the hummingbird mint. All deer proof, all drought tolerant.
So I love the hummingbird, the butterfly bushes we started with. With the hummingbird mint, the water, what is it
called?
The
water savers.
The water saver set. And these. I mean, what a beautiful garden to have.
It's a handsome look. It's not about spending more money. It's about choosing the right plants. That's what I do. My clients are in Connecticut. I live in Pennsylvania. I have to make sure that what I plant works because I don't want to get the phone call and have to drive to Connecticut because they're having a party tomorrow and something has died. So I choose very carefully.
So 500 of these are ordered. You are getting a set of 4. So again, I'm going to stand down here so you can see you get those 2 and you get these 2. And they're going to get to this size when?
Yours will be this size midway through next season because what I'm shipping out to you is already a nice sized plant. This will bloom really well this year. Keep in mind, this comes back every year. This will always be back. It's a long-lived perennial, and it's a great addition to your daylily garden if you want some blue.
That too.
Because there are no blue daylilies. It's a great way to add that color.
I like these too with Shasta daisies. I just think, you know, we want something that's like a mound of blooms like this and that comes back every year. Do your Shastas for white. You've got the blue from these. I mean, gosh, there's so many ways you can create a beautiful garden. What color do you like? We've got all the colors in the show today, and you will get great results with Cottage Farms.
Thank you. And these are guaranteed for an entire year. No mess, no fuss, nothing but beauty. Choosing the right plants is a big deal. Save your growing guides. Fertilize your plants every couple of weeks with our
Right.
bud and flower boosters, and you'll be good to go. Enjoy.
Excellent. So stay in the ordering process for this show. Don't forget, visit QVC.com, type in Cottage Farms, go to the Cottage Farms store and shop for your plants now before they're all sold out or whatever is left. If there's anything left by the end of May, we just take it out because the only thing you'll find after June 1st is Cottage Farms fertilizer.
And pictures of me
And pictures
in
of
Nashville
Philip.
with Brenda Lee.
Or Garden Magic. You can get a few more copies of Philip's book while it's on sale. Thank you, honey. When are you back?
Oh gosh, I think I'm back on tomorrow. I've got a show from,
Are you
I
on
believe,
with me
1 to 3 tomorrow.
Are you on with me on Thursday? Because we have a big garden show.
I ain't looked that far.
Okay, well, I hope so. But we'll tune in tomorrow, 1:30. All right, stay with us because we have the beauty show coming up next, which is going to be great. You're going to love it. Lots of new things. And Denman Company's coming up at 11. I'll see you in a little bit.
Whether you're